Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
I
Pro
like
Skater
Tony,
3.
I like Tony Hawk a lot. I don't know if I would say it's in the top 10 greatest games of all time.
Nah, man, you.
I don't know if
I don't know. I feel like you're too young for the.
No, I played it. Yes, you can. Yeah, I know. You can hop for the greatest hits now.
Yeah.
They gave that to everything on the PS2.
They did.
They gave
Everything was like
everything.
Platinum Edition, and it was just like,
Because like, okay. Here's the thing, right?
Game of the Year Edition.
Dude, no, Xbox had the ugliest fucking games when they had the platinum covers. You're like, this looks like ass. Give me the puke green back.
Yeah.
They'd cover it in this horrible gray border. It was hideous. The problem is, right, when you look at this list, this is saying that this is the best PS2 game of all time.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
Come on.
That's a tough call.
We don't agree on that, surely.
I love Tony Hawk,
The
but
best PlayStation 2, the game with like the most games ever. The console with the most games.
what would you say then would be the top PS2 game for you?
Fuck, that is like asking, what is your favorite grain of rice you've ever had? They're all bangers.
Metal Gear Solid 3 for me.
You could probably think of like 5 games that you know what I mean? Easily.
There's so many.
I mean, Snake Eater
games.
is probably my favorite.
Snake Eater is amazing.
My favorite Metal Gear Solid.
Okay.
Sorry, my favorite PlayStation 2 game.
Type in top
of all time.
10 PS2 games.
Yeah.
I want to see if Tony Hawk Pro Skater
I'm surprised it's Pro
pops up.
Skater 3 because I thought Pro Skater 2.
Pro Skater 2, right?
was like the
is
beloved
the definitive one.
Okay. Go to the IGN.
Let's see what IGN say.
IGN.
Let's see what IGN say.
I bet it's
Let's
not.
see what
I bet it's
no,
not.
Tony Hawk's has got to be on there.
It's not going to be on that.
Oh,
shut up.
All right. Let's see this.
Let's see. Let's go down.
right.
Guitar Hero 2.
3.
Oh,
I'm
2.
just saying it's not going to be in the
Is that
top
2?
10.
Sly Cooper, based.
Goated should be top 5.
Yeah.
that would be my
Goated.
top 5.
Ico.
Never heard
I don't
of
get it.
NBA Street.
NBA Streets. Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 2. Get that fuck out of there.
Tony Hawk's
Okay,
Underground.
there's Underground.
There's Underground.
Okay. Disgaea, all right.
Why the fuck is that number 19?
Come on.
That above
Speed it up,
Underground is
speed it up.
wild.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank. Okay.
Yeah, Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah, whatever.
Burnout
Smooth.
Revenge. Oh,
Yes!
that was so good.
I mean, Burnout 3 is my personal favorite.
Okay, Burnout 3
But
was up
Revenge
there.
was also good.
Yeah.
All right, Psychonauts. Okay, good game.
Yeah.
All
Devil
right,
May Cry
DMC 3.
Yeah.
Katame Damacy. Okay.
All right.
Jack 2. Jack and Daxter. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Bully.
Bully. All right. God of War.
God of
Okay.
War.
I mean, there's so
Okami.
many-
Yes. Let's go.
Okami.
So many goated
Final
games.
Fantasy 10.
Fantasy 10,
Yes.
all
Let's
right.
go. Silent Hill 2.
2.
Yes.
Metal Gear Solid Sons of Liberty.
So many good games. Vice
Vice
City.
City. Resident Evil 4.
Oh yeah, RE4. Of course.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Goated.
Snake Eater.
Yeah. And San Andreas.
San Andreas.
I would it's. I don't deny how good of a game it was, but come on.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I mean,
not-
it is.
There's just too much goated
Yeah,
competition.
it is
on
not the best
PS2.
PS2 game.
I feel like in a lot of ways, Tony Hawk's like the game was a cultural phenomenon.
Oh yeah.
Like this got people interested in skating that had no fucking interest in skating.
What are you on about? Skateboarding was like the coolest thing ever. in the 90s.
No. This is like
What are you on about?
Tony Hawk, like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, right?
Mm-hmm.
That got people who like had no interest in skating interested in skating. I'm sure like skateboarding was already big.
Yeah,
originally.
skateboarding was like the thing of the 90s. When you think about 90s, you think like rock music and skateboarding and like punk. It's like the 90s.
But I feel like Tony Hawk's played such like a massive role into like what this. Okay, it restart. All right.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like without like a Tony Hawk figure, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like
And
that's
it's-
what I mean. He's one of the reasons why skateboarding got so popular.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, like, I think that like that's not enough to say
bro,
that it's the greatest
fucking
PS2 game.
The soundtrack.
The
is
soundtrack
Okay, it's good.
of
It's
Tony
good.
Hawk's
I'm just my
as
argument
well.
is that it's not even in the top 10 PS2 games.
Well, according
You
to
literally
IGN.
just saw that. It wasn't even in the top 25. Underground was higher. You're saying,
Okay, I don't think Underground should be fucking higher than.
yeah, but even then, it wasn't even in the top 20. Yeah, I just think that like it's a great game, culturally impactful. Yes, not in the top 10 PS2 games.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at that short list of IGN games like Shadow of the Colossus, Final Fantasy X, I would rate higher than Tony Hawk 3 personally. But hey, the numbers don't lie, I guess, for some reason.
I would rate Tony Hawk's higher than Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm fine
Yeah.
with that.
All right.
I don't care much for Shadow of the
I don't
Colossus.
get Shadow of the Colossus.
I don't get the hype around it.
What do you mean?
People like beat their meat to the to Shadow of the Colossus train, and like I swear it's one of those like collective gaslights. Like when they got a remake, it felt like everyone was trying to gaslight everyone and thinking it's the best thing ever.
Oh my fucking god, me and Connor agree. I was like,
have you guys played it?
Yes, I've completed it. I've completed it.
But everyone tried to like. And I've watched playthroughs.
Yeah,
I watched I think I watched like probably, I don't know, some fucking.
No, you can't experience that through a playthrough.
I know. But like when I'm watching it, I'm like, yeah, nah.
What's good about it, Joe?
It was just the fucking scale of the game, especially back in the PS2 era. Like there was, obviously
The remake was right? Like the remake, like whatever.
remake was aight. Yeah,
Everyone tried to gaslight everyone online. They'd be like, if you said a bad word about Shadow of the Colossus, they'd be like, what? It's Shadow of the Colossus.
For me, what like fucking blew my mind with Shadow of the Colossus was just the fact that I've never played a game up until that point that just had the scale of Shadow of the Colossus. Like, there's lots of games where you like fight big monsters and stuff like that, obviously, right? That are like way bigger than your character. But Shadow of the Colossus took that so much further than any other game, where it's just like, oh my god, I have to fucking go up against that. And also,
Did Shadow of the Colossus come out before God of War? Because I feel like God of War did that as well.
I don't know.
Or just like, I
mean,
might think of God of War 3 actually.
I've never played the first God of War, so I don't know.
Yeah.
2005 it came out.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the gameplay, it was alright. It was.
Same year.
Same year. Okay. Like, I cannot understand. And to preface this, I played Shadow of the Colossus way after, the original release, way after the hype of just whatever impact Shadow of the Colossus had. But I remember thinking, man, the gameplay is pretty fucking basic, isn't it? It's the horse. The horse is shit. The horse, I just fuck the horse. Fuck the horse.
Aggro.
You can. It never goes where he wants you to go.
Aggro was a bit of a dick. He just never went the direction he wanted
I was
to
just
go.
like, what?
It was like trying to rein in a real horse.
It was. I was like, go this direction, and he was like, nah. I'm gonna do my own thing, actually.
Half the time he's just like, fucking, let's go.
Yeah. And then I did, like a big reason why people talk about, why Shadow of Colossus is such an amazing game is because of the storyline. It's because of the storyline, and I was just like, it's I
mean, for me, it's not even about the story per se. It's
Yeah.
more so just about the fact that like each of the Colossus that you would fight would just have such like obviously, especially at the time, had such like a unique way of like, you had to look at it and being like, all right, how the fuck am I going to tackle this thing that is like 50, 100 times my size, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, it combined this like element of like exploration while also trying to figure out strategies of like how to control this thing. And that, especially at the time, was so fucking revolutionary for me, because it's like, I'd never played a game that combined those two so seamlessly in a way that was like actually exciting every single time. Like I remember playing the game and getting excited about like, all right, what is the next Colossus gonna look like? Like, what is this next foe that I have to go up against? Is it like underwater based now? And it's like, well, that just adds a whole new level of element. And then not to mention that like in order to, gain more stamina in the game to like hold on for dear life while you're trying to climb up this Colossus, you had to do, different kinds of world exploration as well. So like it was just like it just had the vibe.
Okay, and that's one thing I will say.
I'll allow you.
Does
a vibe.
have the vibe?
It had an immaculate. It had such an immaculate vibe, and the whole choice of like using like the very limited color gradient as well in that game was just so cool looking.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll allow a vibe. I'll allow a vibe.
Your Honor, my client, please vibe. My client, please vibe.
My client requesting a vibe check.
We will allow a vibe.
My client, please vibe check. Actually, Your Honor, I'm like,
I'll allow it.
All right.
I'll allow it. It did have the vibe.